Hey guys, it's Lillian. I'm coming back with another video, and this is an inspired look for Miss Naomi Campbell. I just want to say when I was going through my camera, I actually deleted part of the video, which is okay because it would have been that much longer than the half hour that it already is or whatever. But it was just the bronzing portion. I used the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer in chocolate. This is just the box because I had already put this in, but I only just put like a little bit here, nothing like too dramatic because I don't like a dramatic cheek, but I just thought I did something to kind of complement the picture. The photo that I used for inspiration was this one here. It just looks like that. Sorry, you see my tree that's in front of me. But yeah, so that's what I used for inspiration. I think I did an okay job. I'm gonna try and take some pictures just to show off what I'm seeing in the mirror because I know I'm a bit washed out, so I apologize for that. And other than that, I hope that you enjoy the video and let's move on. All right, so like I said, this is going to be a chit chat type of video. I'm hoping it's not going to be too long, and I'll also show you the products that I will be using. So I'm going to start off with priming my face. I'm just using the Smashbox Photofinish primer in the light one. So I think texture-wise it's just not as thick. I've never tried the OG one. So we're just going to apply that to the greasier areas of my face and just under the eyes as well. Oh man, I hope you're all doing okay with the pandemic and everything. I've been asked by various people in the various like Zoom meetings that I've had. Sorry for any background noise because I'm by my window, so I really do apologize. Anyways, like I was saying, I've been asked many times through various like either Zoom chats or Microsoft Teams for work and all that stuff, like, you know, how I'm coping with this pandemic. And honestly, I'm an introverted extrovert. So like I'm totally fine with being by myself and just in my room chilling. It's not an issue. Sorry, I'm just going on my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyelid primer. So I'm just gonna pat it on. I don't think I'm gonna be doing a brow thing, but I'll bring it up to the brow as well. Okay, yeah, so like I said, I'm an introverted extrovert and I'm okay by myself. I like, don't get me wrong, like I love to be around people, but sometimes you just need to like, you know, be by yourself. A lot of my friends are more on the extroverted side and they are not coping as well as me, but like they're getting by. I'm just going on my under eyes with this First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy. It's like a depuffing serum. It just looks like that. Sorry, I'm not even gonna bother with doing that because there's just too much light happening here. I'm just gonna go under my eyes, like so, and then just blend that out with my finger. Oh, I just realized this is not how I like to do it. I'm treating this like it's, I'm treating this like it's a an eye cream. Wrong thing. Just put a little bit more. See, because I'm out of my usual elements, I'm like very out of sorts. I wish you could see the space that I'm in right now, like by my window. It is very, very tight. So, you know, I like you guys because I'm putting myself in a very physically uncomfortable position because it's just very tight and my room is very warm. Our AC is getting maintained in the next few days. So yeah, I would just have to bear with the heat, and I have my water here in case I, you know, pass out. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with foundation. It's the CoverGirl Trublend Matte Made Foundation in D70. I've never used this before. I picked this up from the drugstore, so Shoppers Drug Mart, a few weeks ago, maybe even 2 months ago, and it just looks like this. I figured this was dark enough so there wouldn't be a glare. I used to use a couple other L'Oreal foundations back in the day when I was more consistent on YouTube, and I did enjoy using them. There was one, I don't remember the name exactly, but I used it all the time, like all the time. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'm sure I have a foundation review somewhere on my channel. This is so weird. Like, it's been so long. My wig is not the most blended here, but like I don't even care. If there's one thing the general public should know about me is like I don't like to take things too seriously about when it comes to many things. Obviously, when it's appropriate to like not really care. This is one of those things, to not really care. So first off, this foundation is like, it's not very thick, like in texture. And it definitely needs to be shaken just to get it like a tiny bit thicker, but overall it's not that thick. I remember the other foundation that I had from L'Oreal back in the day, which again, like, oh sorry, not L'Oreal, CoverGirl. My bad. I think I said L'Oreal before. The other foundation I had from CoverGirl, I want to say it was like, I don't know, maybe 7 years ago. Like, I was faithful, very faithful to using that foundation. I probably used it, I want to say, for over a year, but I could be wrong about that, because I used that one. That was a matte one, and then there was a like a radiant version to that, kind of like I guess you could say kind of like the NARS. And I just realized that I did not put concealer on my upper lip, which is something I typically do prior to putting on foundation. So I'm just gonna pause for a second and do that. I'm just using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW45. This is like, this concealer just like matches me very well, like in terms of like covering dark spots. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect when I put it on because like it gets blended out with this beauty blender. And don't mind the white that's still under my eyes. I'm gonna go back and put concealer there. Anyways, like I was saying, the pandemic, like, I'm good. Netflix has been my friend. Disney Plus has been my friend. I've been watching some old school stuff. Like, I've been watching Lizzie McGuire. I just restarted watching Even Stevens. That show is really good. Big fan of Shia LaBeouf. I know he's had some troubles, but you know, acting wise, he's a very good guy. Very good actor. Okay, I'm gonna go under my eyes with this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer in Hazelnut. Yeah, and I've only watched, I want to say, 2 episodes so far, and like, it has me dying. I'm like, this is such a good show. like a good like family show, that and Lizzie McGuire, and even That's So Raven. I haven't started watching that one. I went over to a friend's house over the Christmas break and we watched an episode there, and but outside of that, like I haven't really sat down to watch like back-to-back episodes, but that's on my list of things to watch. Anyways, yeah, so this is under my eyes. I love this concealer, and I'm so glad that they made I'm so glad that they made this in darker colors. It took them long enough, but they're here. Yeah, I'm just putting it a bit on my eyes just to mattify that even more and to just cancel out the darkness that is on my lids, just to make the shadow a bit more noticeable. Sorry, I know I wish I had the smaller beauty blender, and I don't want to use the pointy part for it. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Everything looks decently blended. And this color's not that bad, actually. I was scared that it wasn't going to match me because I just grabbed it randomly, but yeah, that is not bad at all. So you can see like the stack of books my camcorder is on. Because again, tight space, cannot use my tripod. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in my brows just with a pencil, nothing special. This is the Annabelle eyebrow pencil in medium brown. And I'm just going to brush the hairs up. The last time I like tweezed / trimmed my brows was a few weeks ago. They could definitely use another trim and a little bit of a tweeze, but they're still in a decent shape. So this is what I would do on a regular day anyways, like if I was going to work. This is not my best work, but you know, it's all good. And I typically don't do a strong brow. If I do a strong brow, I'd be using the Anastasia pomade, which I do have a review on that I did when that first came out, like years ago. I want to say that was like, that was when I was like more consistent on YouTube. So probably 7 years ago. It's been a while since that's been out, but it's really good. And I just realized that as I was talking, I was not like looking at the picture, but thankfully it's just the foundation that I was doing. So that's just like, that doesn't matter because that's nothing technical, if that makes any sense. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do are the eyes. So what she has on her lids, it's a shimmery color. So what I'm gonna do, so as you saw, I put concealer on my eyes, and I'm going to just put a kind of like a brownish red shade on my eyes, and this is from the Anastasia and the Anastasia and the Jackie Aina palettes. I'm gonna use the color Credit. So that would be this color here. And I'm just going to go over my lids with that color. We'll just use this. The majority of the brushes that I'm using, they are by the brand Delium Tools. Let me see if it will even show on camera. But that is the brand. Yeah, I've been using these brushes for a very long time, and I got this from iMats. I don't even know if iMats still happens nowadays. It's a bit too hectic for me. I've been there twice. Once when I don't know if it was like the first time it was in Toronto, if that was the first time I went, or if it was in Toronto prior to that. but I've gone twice. The first time it happened, it was in Etobicoke. People from Toronto obviously know where that is, but for those who are not, Etobicoke is just one of the cities. I think it used to be considered Toronto, and then it got changed to Etobicoke, or the other way around. I don't know the technical aspects of that, but it was in a convention center. It was fairly small, and then the year after, it was held in downtown Toronto at a bigger convention center, and they had more vendors, and I actually got quite a few things, and I have videos, like different hauls of both of those times that I went. All right, so here we go. So I've put this color on. It is a bit darker than I thought it would be. I think because I usually use this as a crease color, but maybe it'll just make the color that I put on top of it brighter. We shall see. Okay, so she has a shimmery, like I said, she has a shimmery color on her lids, and originally I was gonna use like a shimmer shadow, like Jackie has the color Zamn, which is this, but it looks like they used more of like a powder. So what I'm gonna use is actually also a collab that Jackie Aina did a few years back, I want to say, and that is with, let me see, Artist Couture, and I'm gonna use the color Le Bronze. So this is their packaging, really, really nice, and it's like a golden bronze color. I would show you, but I'm scared that it's gonna fall out, and once it falls out, it's just mess everywhere, and I'm not dealing with that. So hopefully you just see that on my eyes. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, yes, I always forget like how strong of a color that is. Oh, this is so beautiful. I honestly have not touched these highlighters in a while, just because, more so because of time. So I've just been using like powdered highlighters, like on my cheekbones and all that stuff. But yeah, this is, oh my gosh. Using this, I'm like, why? I'm like, oh my gosh, Lillian, you should use this more often. Okay. So that should be good. It doesn't look like in the picture that Naomi has a crease color. It looks like they just brought this shimmer up, and you know what? Maybe just for, I don't know, maybe for like dramatic effect, maybe I will go over my eye a bit with that chunky gold color in the Jackie Aina palette. I believe it was called Zamn, like Zamn. I'm not even sure, but yeah. And I realized that I may not be going in like the traditional order of some people, because I know a lot of people like to do eyes first and then skin, but you know, it's whatever. It works for me. Sometimes I'll do eyes first, sometimes I'll do skin first. Like for me, it does. For me, like I really don't care, because at the end of the day, it all works out for me. And like whatever, it is what it is. Okay. I feel like I should bring it a bit closer to my lash line. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay, yeah, that looks a lot better, because I'm like, something looks off. Okay, so now that that is done, actually, let me just bring that up a bit. Maybe we'll just, like I said, the Zamn color, I'll probably just put that in the center of my lid just for an added pop of color, you know? Or not even color, just a pop of glitter. So let's just go in. Now I'm thinking, like, instead of Zamn, should I do the Dwollahs? Spelled Dwllahs. So this is more of like a yellow gold, this one, instead of what I was originally talking about, Zamn, which is basically like the same color, really. Let me see, like, I don't even know how extra do I want to be with this. That's the question. Maybe I'll just do a mixture of the two. Yeah, I think I'll just do a mixture of the two. It's like, it's glitter, we're having fun. So I'll go in with my brush on the Zamn color first, and then I'll do Dwollahs. And we're just gonna go in the middle of my eye. Oh my gosh, okay, that is beautiful. I'm scared that this lighting is just washing out the awesomeness that is happening on my eye right now. Oh, and that kills me a little bit on the inside. That's actually really pretty. Oh, I'm so mad that this is being washed out. And you know what? Because this is being washed out a bit, I'm gonna add a bit of a crease color. Originally, I wasn't going to do that, but just for the purposes of this video and the washing out of my face, I'm gonna go in with Credit, which is what I had put on my, actually no, I'm not going in with Credit. I'm gonna go in with Edges. So that is like this burnt orange color. Yeah, we'll see. Or maybe I'll do a mixture. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay. All right. Yep. That is very pretty. Like, wow. Okay, I was not expecting that. That is very pretty. Okay, and it's a very pigmented color. Yeah. Yep. I'm loving that. And this is definitely not an eye look I would have thought to do, but I think I would actually wear this in public. And oh my gosh, my hair, I need to trim it. My eyebrow hair is like hanging. Whatever, I don't even care, I don't have time for that. But I'm loving that. Ugh. And I just hate that, like, you can't even see that too much. Let me zoom in, actually. There we go. So on my lids, I have, like I said, the Jackie Aina loose powder in Le Bronze, and then I put the mixture of the two glitters in the middle. You can't really see that too much because it just looks like all shimmery stuff. And then in the crease and outer edges, I have put that Edges color. It's like burnt orange, and again, very beautiful. I'm very impressed with how that looks. And I just realized that I did not set my face with powder, but I will do that in one moment. So yeah, that's it for like the colors on my eyes. And I just remembered why I haven't set my face with powder just yet, because I wanted to finish my eyes so that any fallout that happens can be brushed away as I am doing the rest of my face. So I'm gonna keep the camera this close just so you could see what I'm doing. Excuse me. And I'm gonna go in with eyeliner. This is the Marc Jacobs. Again, why am I doing this? This is the Marc Jacobs eyeliner in Blacquer. So it's the Highliner Gel Eye Crayon, and she has a heavy liner happening here in this picture, like very thick liner, and I cannot tell if she's wearing lashes or not. If she is, it's being drowned out by the liner, and if she's not, then they're very, very, very natural looking. So I'm gonna just do a thicker liner. I'm not gonna be doing lashes anyways. We'll start off with how I would wear liner typically, and I know that I may get some flack for holding my eye like this, but this is the only way that I can, oh my gosh, and I'm out of the frame. Struggles. Anyways, this is the only way I can really do that. So now I'm gonna just thicken this up, and yeah, and we're just gonna go across. Thankfully, this is not a winged liner because your girl is not that good at doing it. Yeah, so we'll go as thick as that. I feel like she has it like a little bit thicker, but then again, her eyes are big. Like my eyes are big as well, but like I feel like hers are slightly more like diamond shape, going like widthwise. So yeah, we'll just leave it as thick as this because I don't want to make it thicker because I feel like it'd be too overpowering for my eyes anyways. But yeah, this look is really nice, and actually it's a very good like summer combination. Wow, I almost got that on first try, like evenness. I might make it a little bit thicker. Sorry, my eye is like twitching. All right. So that will be good enough. Typically, like I don't usually do my waterline. I used to when I was a teenager, but for the purposes of this video, I will do it because that is what Miss Naomi has. All right, so we're gonna go in with the same liner, and I'm not tugging too much on my under eye, just enough for me to like stabilize it so it doesn't twitch too much. Okay, and that's that on that side, and then same on the other. Wow, I haven't done this in a long time. Like, it's been a hot minute. I know this used to be like all the rage in high school, like to not only do like your top, the top, but doing the bottom. And you know what? It works for some people, but for me, I feel like it just closes off my eyes unless like there's mascara action happening there. And even then, like I typically do not put mascara on the bottom lashes, but for the, again, for the purposes of this video, I will do that. Also, it looks like she has a silver inner corner color happening. I didn't bring anything silver in particular here, but in this palette, actually Jackie has, it's kind of like a white iridescent color. It's that one. It's called Trust Issues. So I'll go in with a tapered brush, and I will just put that in the corners. Oh, that is very pretty. I feel like this is the most shimmer I've had on my eyes in a very long time. I used to be a very like shimmer focused person back in the day. I don't know if that was ever, if I ever put that on YouTube, like through a tutorial. Oh yeah, that's very pretty. And you know what? Like it, again, because this lighting's washing me out, it has like, it's like a, it has like an olivey green, like iridescence to it. That's actually very, very pretty. Okay, so we're gonna put some mascara on, and I'll probably cut that out just because it does take a bit of time, and then I will be back. All right, so I've put my mascara on, and my eyes are done. So I'm gonna just zoom out and we'll finish the rest of my face. So I'm gonna apply, before I apply powder, I'm going to apply a cream bronzer because Naomi is known to have a very strong cheekbone look. I believe it's partially natural and then partially like it's emphasized more, right, with makeup. But like naturally, she still has a very like amazing bone structure. And I'm gonna be using the Fenty cream bronzer, and I was gonna use their brush, but for whatever reason, I think whenever I had put the casing back on, so this casing, I must have put it on too tight because I cannot take it off, which sucks because when I was testing the product on my hand, when I was testing the product on my hand, it like distributed very well. I'll be right back. All right, so this is the finished look. I hope that you liked it. I know that it's not what I wanted it to be in terms of quality for you guys to see. Sorry, I keep looking at myself in the mirror because like it looks pretty good. But yeah, again, I'm so sorry that it's not how I wanted to present this, but again, this is just what I have in terms of setup and lighting in this case for me to actually sit down and do this because I cannot do this all freehand. So yeah, again, I'll take some pictures and I will do my best to post it at the end of the video just so you get a better look of how it is. And I will post all the products that I used in the description bar below. And yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any other like inspired requests by other like celebrities that you want me to do, specifically people with my skin tone, because that would be better, and I'll try to see if I can do it. If I feel like yes, I can do it, I will do my best to, but that is the look. So in the photo, our girl Naomi, she is not smiling, but it's more like a head tilt. I wish I had like a cool necklace like she did, but you know, I just opted to wear a jewel tone color top. But yeah, this is it. Okay, well, you saw my posing. I hope you liked it. Please comment, subscribe, and I will see you in a later video. Bye.